welcome back to my channel where we talk all about gentle skincare and sometimes self-care. So if that's your vibe, please consider hitting subscribe anytime during the video. Today I want to talk about stimulating collagen because, as you know, this is the best way to fight and prevent fine lines and wrinkles on the skin and get you working towards those well-aging goals. Now, it must be as simple as finding the best skincare products with collagen in the ingredients list, right? Wrong. That is actually not the way to go about stimulating collagen on the skin. The skincare ingredient collagen actually really won't help you with your well-aging goals. So if you want to find out how to really stimulate collagen on the skin, give the video a big thumbs up and let's jump right in. The reason that collagen is an unreliable, well-aging ingredient is because collagen, the molecule, is really stinking big and it actually cannot penetrate the skin effectively. It can't get deep enough into the skin's collagen structure to help build it up, and that's how that fights the fine lines and wrinkles. Collagen is like a network of protein in the skin, and when you have a really good protein and a good collagen structure, it's really nice and tight, and that's what creates like the firm, supple skin that's not going to have the fine lines and wrinkles. But as we do get older, the structure just naturally kind of starts to weaken and break down, and that's where you're going to start to see some fine lines and wrinkles, maybe even that loss of firmness and elasticity coming through. That's because the proteins are actually kind of breaking down. They're not as strong, and your body's not really creating enough collagen to kind of go in and mend that protein structure. Now, you may have heard of products that have hydrolyzed collagen in it, basically where they cut up the collagen molecule so it's smaller and it penetrates in the skin better. And that's true. It does penetrate the skin better, but it's really not a guarantee that your body knows what to do with those collagen molecules. It's not really going to like go into the right places. It's not going to be able to go, oh, hey, there's a lack of collagen here under the eyes, so we're going to go and plump up that area with extra collagen. Just because it absorbed doesn't mean that it's actually being used effectively by your body. So now that we got that explanation out of the way, let's talk about stimulating collagen, aka telling or signaling to your body to create more of its own collagen. And this is actually going to be a lot more effective. Like I was saying, like if you put it on topically, your body may not know what to do with it. But if you're signaling to your own body to create more collagen, it's going to be more effective at getting to just the right places in that protein and that collagen structure to where you need it, to where it's weak, to where the fine lines and wrinkles are happening. So there's a lot of different cell communicating ingredients out there that can stimulate collagen, but I want to talk about like the top 3 and give you like a really good overview of them with some product suggestions. I have to start with retinoids because this is really the top of the top. You know what I mean? You probably hear a lot about retinoids or retinol or tretinoin, not only from me, but from lots of different skincare channels because it really excels in so many different areas. It really is like the top proven skincare ingredient. Retinoids are a class of cell communicating ingredients that basically signal to your skin cells to basically behave in a normal way or in a better way or in a more efficient way. And that's why retinoids are so good at helping with acne. They're so good at helping to brighten up the skin. They work on photo damaged skin, but they also stimulate collagen, and that's why they're so well known for their well-aging benefits. So there's a lot of different retinoids out there. Tretinoin is one that is available by a prescription, but you may be familiar with the over-the-counter version, Retinol or Retinal, which is basically like retinol spelled with an A. It's a little bit different, but the benefits are pretty much the same. You may also be familiar with Differin or Adapalene. These are all different classes of retinoids that will help you with your well-aging goals. Some good things to know before you start a retinoid is that it is going to take about 12 weeks to show you the full benefits. So you really got to be in for the long haul and give it a good 3 months before you decide if this is working for you or not. You can expect extra dryness or dehydration on your skin. It is an ingredient that might test your skin barrier just a little bit. You may have to, adapt your skincare routine to kind of help your skin adjust to the extra dryness or dehydration. You might experience some dry, flaky flaky or peeling skin, that's always a fun one to deal with. It's sometimes referred to as Tret face or retinal face, as you will kind of start to notice that your skin is peeling. That is kind of like a temporary side effect when you begin it, but once your skin adapts, you should not be getting that peeling anymore. And again, in the beginning, you might be experiencing some redness and some irritation as your skin adjusts. Go slow, be patient with your skin, and just know what to expect. Go in with both eyes open when it comes to the side effects of retinoids. So here's a couple product suggestions to get you started. The Innisfree Retinal Cica Moisture Recovery Serum is a great one if you are a beginner or if you have very sensitive skin, because this is formulated in a way that really helps your skin adapt to the retinol. This also has a little bit of salicylic acid in it, especially if you are trying to stimulate collagen on your skin, but also keep your pores clear or fight acne. I do think that this is a good choice for that situation. Like I said, sensitive skin, or if you're a beginner and you want to gradually get your skin used to using a retinal product, this is a great one to try. I also have to suggest the Stratia Night Shift Cream, because this is retinol in a moisturizer format, and it has been formulated with ceramides, cholesterol, and fatty acids to really help your skin's moisture barrier as you adapt to retinol. So this is a great choice if you're just looking for an easy kind of all-in-one type of product. You don't have to think about layering an additional retinol product into your skincare routine. Just replace your normal nighttime moisturizer with this. My budget pick comes from the Inkey list. This is their retinol treatment or serum. And this is pretty easy to add into your skincare routine. You can replace your serum with it or use it after any serum before moisturizer. Many of us start that well-aging journey when we notice some fine lines and wrinkles under the eye area. That's a very common place to start to see that. You may want to look for a dedicated retinol eye cream, because these have been formulated specifically for that eye area and for that more delicate skin. So a great affordable pick is the Beauty of Joseon Ginseng and Retinol Eye Cream. This is great because it is kind of like a gel cream texture. It's not overly moisturizing. It absorbs in the skin really quickly. It's not greasy and it's not going to interfere with your eye makeup at all. And I do find it to be a nice gentle option. It's not really rough on that delicate eye area. Plus the addition of ginseng does seem to help with under eye redness or darkness. The Inkey List Retinol Eye Cream is another affordable option, retailing around $10. I do find this one to be a little less elegant than Beauty of Joseon, I must admit, but if you're looking for a retinol eye cream on a budget, you definitely want to try this one. Another one that I really like is from First Aid Beauty. It's their Retinol Eye Cream. It is a little bit pricier than the other two products, but I think it could be worth it because there's a little bit more to this formula. It is formulated with the barrier supportive ingredients to make sure that that delicate, sensitive area responds to the retinol and takes to it a little bit better. But we also have a stabilized derivative of vitamin C that can also help with the collagen stimulating process. We're going to talk about it in just a second, but it's definitely great for helping to target dark under eyes. If you get eye bags or under eye circles, this is really going to help to brighten up that area. So I feel like this targets multiple under eye concerns in one formula. So we definitely have to talk about vitamin C next, because this is definitely one of the top ingredients for well aging. It has a multitude of benefits, a little bit different than retinol, but we're definitely still getting that collagen stimulating benefit. And I think that's a big reason why vitamin C is so popular. Other things that you can expect with this ingredient is brightening. It's particularly good at targeting hyperpigmentation, or even like I was talking about in the eye cream, it can help to brighten darkness underneath the eye area. It's just a great overall brightening ingredient. It also has some great UV protection to it because it's a strong antioxidant. Now you want to look for vitamin C in percentages between 5% and about 20%. That's the effective range. You don't need to go for the biggest and the most. Definitely start out slow with this ingredient and work your way up, because just like with retinol, we do have some side effects that I think it's important to understand. You may experience a warming sensation or even tingling on your skin skin, especially if you've never used vitamin C before or if you have sensitive skin. This is normal on your first couple of applications. It should go away. If it does not go away, that might be a sign that that vitamin C product is too potent for you, it's too irritating for your skin, or it's just really not the right one for you. You also need to understand that pure active vitamin C, which you will see listed on the ingredients, by the way, as L-ascorbic acid or ascorbic acid. When you're using the pure form of vitamin C, it's a very unstable ingredient, meaning that it can actually oxidize on you quickly, which renders the product ineffective. It's not dangerous for your skin, but it's just not going to do much for your skin. So you may want to consider keeping the product in the refrigerator. A lot of people find that this prolongs the life a cool and dark place. The refrigerator is great for that, but definitely keeping it out of direct sunlight and in any area where there's a lot of fluctuation in temperatures. That will help prolong the shelf life of your product, but this is definitely a product, once you open it up, you want to use it up quickly to get the most benefit from the product, because eventually it will oxidize. So one pure vitamin C product that I like, especially if you've never used it before or you want to start off slow, is the Purito Pure Vitamin C Serum. This uses 5% of ascorbic acid, and I think that's really the sweet spot of where you want to start with your vitamin C journey. Not everybody does really well with vitamin C, and in fact, I've done a video on vitamin C alternatives because it doesn't tend to work for everybody's skin. You can be sensitive to this ingredient, so don't feel bad if it doesn't work out for you. But I do always suggest starting off at a lower percentage and working yourself up. I think that that's just the smart way to do it. And I do believe when it comes to well aging, slow and steady really does win the race. So this is a great one to start off with. It's very gentle. Even my sensitive skin handles this one pretty well. And this is definitely one that you want to keep in the refrigerator because it can oxidize quite quickly. I also want to talk about the Stratia C+C Serum. This actually contains 10% of ascorbic acid and 5% of ascorbyl tetraisopalmitate. And this is a derivative of vitamin C. So we have 10% of pure vitamin C and 5% of a derivative. And I like this one because I do find that this doesn't oxidize as quickly as some of the other vitamin C's out there. I think part of it has to do with the opaque and airless packaging, but I also think a lot of it comes to how this has been formulated and how they're helping to stabilize these antioxidants. Either way, it's actually a product that I think is really good. It's a smart formulation. And as I've said before in the past, like I can't do high percentages of vitamin C. This one's not bad for me, but I have to say my mom, who's my vitamin C tester, because her skin responds super well to it, she loves this. She has gone through bottles and bottles and bottles of this. And I think a big reason why she loves it too is because it is so stable. So it feels like you're not wasting any money. Another vitamin C that you want to consider, maybe if you've tried a couple other products in the past and you're working yourself up into percentages, the Paula's Choice C15 Vitamin C Booster contains 15% of ascorbic acid. This is another one that you want to keep in the fridge, but I generally find this opaque packaging to help prolong the shelf life of the vitamin C just a little bit longer. The third collagen stimulating ingredient I want you to know about is niacinamide, and this is really going to be my pick if you have very sensitive skin or the side effects of retinol and vitamin C just kind of turned you off, or like maybe you just aren't ready to go there yet, but you still want to stimulate collagen with like little to no side effects. That's where niacinamide comes in and enters the chat room, because this is a great ingredient that brightens your skin. It actually helps to support your skin's moisture barrier by stimulating your skin's ceramide synthesis. That keeps your moisture barrier nice and strong, right? But at 4 or 5%, niacinamide also stimulates collagen on the skin. Niacinamide is a very potent cell communicating ingredient, but it just isn't known for the side effects that like retinol and vitamin C have. So I want to recommend the KTW High Performance Pure Vital Ampoule. This contains 5% of niacinamide and 10% of panthenol. And my eyes went wide at panthenol because I love that ingredient. It's really good for hydrating your skin, but it's very barrier supportive too. It helps with your skin's lipid layer. And if you ever suffer with dehydration, panthenol is an ingredient that you want to look for, and 10% 5% is a very good amount. So this is a nice gentle serum that has a nice hydrating texture to it that is not sticky, with 5% of collagen stimulating niacinamide. I think it's nice and gentle, nice and hydrating, barrier supportive, and well aging all at the same time. One product that I always talk about when it comes to 5% of niacinamide is Stratia Rewind. You've heard about it a lot because this product blows my mind. 5% of niacinamide plus 2.5% of DMAE. This is an ingredient that actually helps with your skin's firmness and elasticity. And when I use Stratia Rewind, like no joke, every time, like give it like 2 weeks or so to really like, get into your skin and start working. But my skin always feels firmer. Like I feel it under my fingertips. Like it's awesome how firm and plump my skin feels. And that's the DMAE at work. The 5% of niacinamide, give it a lot more than 2 weeks, right, to stimulate the collagen. But it's a really nice match because if you are looking to stimulate collagen, you may be wanting to firm up your skin and you might be looking for quick results. And this is a product that gives you long-term benefits with the niacinamide, but you're also going to get kind of that hit of quick benefit or like visible results, something that you can feel and see working on your skin with the DMAE. I think it's a nice match. It's kind of a medium gel texture that's not sticky, and it's definitely very plumping for the skin. And the Purito Galacto 97 Power Essence is another staple in my recommendations for 5% of niacinamide. This is paired alongside of 92% of galactomyces ferment, which is a really nice well-aging complement ingredient to niacinamide because it helps to brighten up the skin, give it a glow. It's got antioxidant benefits, and it overall just is a great ingredient to like rejuvenate your skin. It is the key ingredient in essences like SK2 treatment essence or the Misha Time Revolution treatment essence. So it's nice to get that alongside of your 5% of niacinamide for a much more affordable price. So those are the 3 ingredients that I really recommend to add into your skincare routine, but there's some other things that you can do to stimulate collagen in addition to those skincare products. So the first thing I want to talk about is skincare devices, specifically red light therapy. These can actually be used at home and they have some really promising benefits, and they've been studied for a really long time. In fact, red light therapy was studied by NASA long ago to help wound healing with astronauts in space. Now, wound healing is always like a perk up your ears moment if you're really on that well-aging journey, because wound healing actually naturally involves collagen stimulation. That's how like cuts heal up, is your body kind of goes in and stimulates collagen in the area to mend the skin. That's essentially what wound healing is. Red light therapy can help with wounds, but it can also help to stimulate collagen production on the skin. It can also help with photo damaged skin, and it can also help to reduce inflammation in the skin. And inflammation is actually a leading cause to damage to the collagen structure. When you're exposed to UV light, it actually increases inflammation in the skin, and that's how it's actually damaging your skin's collagen structure. So everything you can do to reduce inflammation in the skin is going to help preserve the collagen structure that you already have. So one product that I really like that I have reviewed on my channel a couple of years ago is the Eclair LED Therapy Mask. This actually includes 3 different types of light therapy. They have red light, they also have like orange/yellow light, and it also has blue light. All I'm interested in, honestly, is the red light setting on this mask. And I do think that this is a pretty good investment. It's not as expensive as some of the other masks out there. And if you buy it on Wish Trend, you can often get it like on sale. I have a discount code, it's in the description box. But I like this mask because I think it's actually comfortable to use. I like how it stays on the face. I've used other red light masks that I feel like they're not secure on my face, or they're just like kind of clumsy. This kind of eliminates all of that. It's lightweight, it's not too heavy on the face. It's pleasant and easy to use. Now at this point in the video, you may be wondering about supplements, because there are a lot of pills and powders and gummies even out there that have collagen in them that are promising to help with, beautiful, youthful looking skin, right? I really do think the supplement industry is booming right now, and I'm not against supplements actually at all. But I will say that most experts out there, most professionals will tell you there's just not any evidence out there to support that ingesting collagen is actually going to fight the fine lines and wrinkles on your face or the rest of your body. I think it's really kind of like what we were talking about with collagen, the molecule. Even if you got it to penetrate into your skin, there's really no guarantee that your body's going to know what to do with it and put it in the right places in the collagen structure to help with the fine lines and wrinkles. I am not a medical professional. I'm not like a nutritionist. I'm just saying the evidence isn't 100% there yet, but that doesn't mean that it can't work for you. I think that this is something experimental, and if you're still really curious about it, like I'm personally curious about it, at some point I will try collagen supplements and report back to you. I am not against trying them. I do think that if you're really interested, you should try them, but I just really want to emphasize that there's no one magical cure. You're not just going to be able to like have a collagen powder and it's going to work out for you. You've got to still put the effort into your skincare routine and your protective measures. And speaking of protective measures, that's the next thing I want to talk about: how to protect and maintain your skin's collagen structure. Because a lot of this video was talking about how to work really hard at stimulating more collagen on the skin. But like I was saying earlier, you really do want to think about protecting the existing structure that you have, and all the improvements that you're making on your skin, you want to protect them, right? So the first thing I'm going to talk about is sunscreen. Absolutely. I already kind of touched on this a little bit before about how UV damages your skin's collagen structure. So make sure that you're building that as a part of your daily routine to help protect and maintain all that collagen that you're stimulating. Also, really focus on antioxidants in your skincare routine. Like vitamin C, we talked about how it's an antioxidant that has some additional UV protection built into it. It's not an SPF replacement, but it's definitely SPF's best friend. So vitamin C is one antioxidant. There's a lot of different antioxidants you can build into your skincare routine to kind of help give yourself a little bit more protection for your skin's collagen. I do have a video all about my favorite antioxidants, so definitely head over there next if you want a little bit more inspiration on how to do this or what products to use. So now you know everything about stimulating and maintaining collagen on the skin for your well-aging journey. If you got value from this video and you haven't hit subscribe yet, I would really love it if you would subscribe to my channel. I release a lot of new skincare content, just like this video, like shorts and videos all throughout the week. So do consider turning on notifications too, so you're never out of the loop. As always, all the products that I talked about in today's video are in the description box. I do also have some discount codes for my favorite retailers too, because we're always looking to save money. So check that one out if you haven't already. All right, I hope you are healthy, happy, and safe, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.